That's why I mean it's a good game. 30-31. Utah down one. I'm kind of eager to see yours play for Utah. I like them to take the Raiders. But good placement. But I mean, you can't really fault the aggressiveness, right? Because at the end of the day, the kid is going is being aggressive. He seems to be a shooter too. But, you know, oh, good brother. He's a good job. Hmm. That was a good in and out method. That was actually good defense. That was good defense. Okay. So basically, so far in this game, looking at the stat sheet, we have K Justice. Who is K Justice? That's not fun. Yeah, this YouTube Summer League app is not the best. It's not really good. Like whoever developed it is not doing good. It's laggy, and it seems like it just doesn't too much information on it. Anyways, the Jazz look pretty good so far. I mean, the Rockets. I mean, they still have some veterans coming in. Veterans. They're not really veterans; they're just older players, but they look good. It's good communication. So we're 2 minutes into this, and it's good communication. That's the best way to play defense at the end of the day. I kind of like that kid. I like how he's communicating and being vocal. Samuel, you can see the veteran experience and to control that play like this. tough finish. It's a very tough finish. It's a very tough finish for a small guard. Clark out of Virginia with the finish. Finish him on the right side. I should have been patient. That's pretty impressive, though. There was a peg underneath where he could have made a pass, but I guess when you shoot 30% in the company total, then I'll take that shot. More. Oh, okay, a defensive. So he's a two-way player. Whitmore, 6'7", 19. Yeah, that's a two-way player in the making. Someone like a Clay Thompson, someone like a funny enough, Michael Peaches in the back was a two-way player. Then he was playing for Orlando. Mm. So scores 32, 38, Rockets up. Basically, they're playing to see who's going to play in two games tomorrow. Oh, they're playing about fast. It's funny how most people, I haven't been paying attention to this. Yo, good pass. Good ball movement. The Rockets are really starting to look like a team. They're looking like a real team playing team. They've been struggling to shoot. Utah's been struggling to shoot. They must have come into this with their shooting mentality, shooting on their mind. The Rockets are looking good. They're looking like a team to be reckoned with. Good ball movement, passing fit, no selfish play. That's a good play. They're shooting a lot of jump shots. Utah is a lot of jump shots. Looks like the Rockets are starting to, well, the Rockets have been playing well because they're playing as a team, using the ball. Utah is taking a lot of shots, but now they're starting to get the second half, in the second quarter, 151 on the clock, 44 Houston, 37. Okay, this kid is shooting a lot. Whitmore is starting to shoot too much free throws. You should let the game come to him rather than force him. Like this, as a set shooter, if you shot 30 something percent, it's not because it was shooting in college. It's not because it was shooting it based on you setting yourself up. You play within the system. And if you want to keep up the game, they have to consistently shoot the ball. You keep moving the ball. There's no need to be at having stagnant plays. So what a rebound. That was a good rebound, but then that was over the back too. You're settling though. That's a rebound. 37 Utah, 44 Houston. Utah is settling for too many shots. What a good defensive play. Oh, nice, nice. That's a very good defensive awareness. Not a bunch. Good shot. Continue playing as a team. Good pass. That's a good shot. That's simple basketball right there. That's very simple basketball. Yeah, Utah plays for the team from what I've been seeing. There's no cut. There's no screen setting. There's no off-ball screen setting. Everyone's out there. Compared to the Rockets, where they're setting screens, they're cutting. McGee's a pretty. He looks like a shooter. He has a shooter's physique with a defensive mannerism, almost like Deladova, but Deladova doesn't shoot that much. That's move the ball, move the ball. I don't like that. McGee with the tough. Okay, I guess they were playing for the last minute, but I still want you to play as a team no matter what. That's how you kind of. That's how you can justify the game. So far, all I could say is that the Rockets need to keep it up in regards to the ball movement. Jazz, they need to be able to. They need to switch it up. And, stop trying to shoot so much. They actually need to get to the basket. I wonder what happened to George, Deontay George. I would like to see him on the court, honestly, seeing that he had that Baylor background. But it's healthy. Keep it up in regards to the ball movement. Jazz, they need to be able to. They need to switch it up. Stop trying to shoot so much. They actually to get to the basket. Wonder what happened to George, Deontay George. I like to see him on the court, honestly. I think that he had that. Yeah, this game so far has been interesting, but they still got a lot of work to do here and there. For the Rockets, I just say they need to be able to move the ball a little bit. Well, the Rockets are fine. Jazz need to move the ball more. They need to stop playing ISO ball, and I think they'll be fine after that. And Rockets, they just need to keep up with the ball movement. Right now, some of the players they're looking good, but because they're playing within the system. Because when we look at the Jazz, they're just they're trying to do what they want to do, in regards to just taking bad shots, contested shots. They're not setting each other up for the plays. They're essentially getting stuck with bad looks, which I think could be fixed. They're athletic enough. It looks like they're willing to actually play as a team. So it's going to be interesting seeing how they adjust and come back for this next round, this next half. So far, I think both teams are good. Both teams have high hopes, high potential in my book, in my estimation. I'm really eager to look at the kid that's playing for Portland now, Robertson. Some of these kids are actually looking good. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. Please subscribe if you're enjoying this. Best believe I will definitely get better. This is not the. This is only like the test trial, just to see how engaged I could be, how much engagement I could get. But nonetheless, we're talking about something. His brother is playing. Okay. So yeah, I think again going into this half, I think for for the Jazz to come back, they have to play as a team. They have to move the ball. Similarly, for the Rockets, they have to just keep doing the same thing, which is moving the ball, player movement, ball movement, man movement, and I think they should be able to pull up this win. and go on to play tomorrow against the Cavs. The Cavs are actually surprisingly good from what I've seen. Emmanuel Bates is actually showing off. He had a good 3 pointer. I didn't know the kid was a good shooter like that, but yeah, fast release and all too. But I mean, the upside is high for him, but nonetheless, he still has to go out there and prove it, right? Especially against elite players, which I'm sure he's had experience with. We're just waiting for the next half to start. Doing a bit of commercials right now. I'm working on my stuff in the background. All right, so we're picking it up again into the third half, third quarter. Yep, back in the game. That's a good catch. Whitmore has been really impressing me. He's taking some shots that I don't agree with, but nonetheless, I think his aggressiveness is showing that he's ready. That was a good pass. Why? Because he was actually open for it. I didn't know this is kind of similar. 51-42 Rockets up. That's the adjustment you have to make. Yep. And the key to being able to play off of other guys is simply being able to set screens, get open when they're like just understanding people's mannerism. If you know someone likes to drive a lot, you get out the road to them space. If you know they like to drive and they're looking for the pass, then you can either be the cutter or you can be the person that sets another player. That's when the off ball thing comes into play. But I mean, it's basketball, so that's just the thinking part of it. When you can be selfless in basketball, you can do so much. But it's always hard to be selfish considering at changes of basketball, you're supposed to be this alpha male, alpha guard, alpha kid. Being able to adapt that to other people's games is really where the skill comes into play. It's that. You try starting to get some look, good opening looks now. Rather than them trying to force it, they're starting to get good looks. It's a good start. Yeah, the Rockets are looking good. They're just moving the ball and they're doing what they want. Like the ball movement is awesome for Rockets. Opening looks. Other than them trying to force it, they're starting to get good start. But yeah, up to my point regarding basketball and now, like you could be more efficient, like especially when you come in from a situation where you're controlling everything and now you have to adapt to other people's game. It's something as simple as setting a screen for someone, setting off ball screens, or when you see a player go one on one, you give them a specific kind of space. Like if you're on the right corner and you know that this player is the right driver, like he drives right, all you have to do is go to the other side. That's my opinion, right? Obviously, every coach has their own strategy, but I guess give them space, give them that space so you can do what you need to do. Rockets are up 59-46, 6:30 in the third quarter, and that's so fast. Okay, Whitmore is showing that he wants to be in the game. Oh, good Ezzy. Yeah, good Ezzy. Oh, that's that kid from I think he's from Oregon. Clark, Tahim Clark. Oh no, he's from Virginia. Virginia, 5'10", 23. Yeah, I remember them playing Baylor. He really gave Baylor a problem when they played Virginia. He's a good shooter too. Yeah, Whitmore is really looking good. You watch it. Winston is actually the highest scorer right now with 22 points, but Whitmore is right behind him with 12, and he has rebounds. That's crazy because I haven't been seeing him score, but I'm gonna keep an eye on him now. Winston has been hitting. He has 5 rebounds. He's a pretty good guard from what I'm saying. He's a shooting guard too. He's 6'5", 210. I wasn't as sure for the other players. I think 6 minutes in the third. Rockets up 64-49. Wow, good drive. And he missed the layup. Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's a really good solid guard. I mean, I like his frame and his ability to score. This guy player. Jazz is gonna shoot themselves out the game. I don't know why they keep shooting like this. They're shooting everything. That's a good shot there. Well, I guess the ball hit the right person's hand. Oh, good move. Okay, hitting is pretty well polished. Hitting and Whitmore are they're gonna be a problem for Cleveland tomorrow because I don't see a Utah winning this game. I actually tuned into this game to watch George, but mm, it is. But they're saying it's a back and forth game, but I don't see Utah actually staying up with the Rockets. Oh, Whitmore with the three. Oh man, wow, why is he open? See, now the ball's starting to hit the right person's hand. Smaller, what's his name? Porter. Yeah, Porter. Yeah, Porter. Yeah, 9 points now. Whitmore has to get back to playing with his team. Whitmore and Ailton, they're doing great. You know, and you just catch and shoot. That's the worst kind of shot you can take. You get a second chance opportunity and the guy shoots a freaking 3 pointer immediately. Contested. Why? That's the part of being selfish that I was talking about. Why take that shot? Literally, you just waited 3 more seconds. You had 2, 3 plays that were open on your left side. But I mean, sometimes the game doesn't come to you the way you want it to. Oh wow, number 60. He played for Baylor too, but I didn't see him last year. Must have transferred out, or probably went to the. Oh, that's interesting. They just took Inton out. 68, 57. Easton up. Looks like someone has a cut. What has a cut? Good rebound. Big body rebound by Porter. That's crazy. Porter is a big guy and a shooter too. That's very interesting. 71-59 Rockets. All against Clark. I guess it was an illegal thing, but it's McGee does. Well, good rebound, McGee. Good touchback to Samuels. That was a good touchback from McGee to Samuels. Did they give him a technical? Holding onto the rim? Oh, the bench. Oh, they came onto the floor for celebrating. Okay. But that was a good touchback from McGee to Samuels. Quick tap, quick tap. That's kind of like one of those. Oh, what a good no look tap. McGee's a really veteran, well polished player. I got to see his jump shots go in a little bit more though. But so far, it's the same thing. Jazz looks like they're trying to play Euro ball. Houston is actually playing team ball, ball movement, player movement, setting screens, running plays. Utah just looks very stagnant, one on one. Everybody waiting, looking. Yep, hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe. I actually did a tennis game earlier today, which I mean it was great. I think the kid Alcaraz winning his first championship and at age 20. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. And he beat Djokovic. So Djokovic, as we know, is always winning. So it was good to see like a new face. And yeah, I think in the third quarter, Jermaine Salmon is looking really good. 60-73, Rockets up in the third quarter, 250 in the quarter. Let's look at the stats. Get up and window, but I messed it up. Seven, 10 point game. 2:10 left in the third quarter. Edges with the ball at the top. Going again. When they go one on one, the Rockets look goofy. When they play as a team, they look like a team. Oh, Lord. 8-point game. Rockets are playing one on one again. Okay, good ball movement. Keep moving the ball. Udges does not want to pass. Udges is trying to piss me off. Move the fucking ball. 8-point game. Not about to be six. They got fouled. Okay, good enough. Agenda just zoomed on Whitmore. Just banged on Whitmore. Man, don't jump, young fella. Or agenda. Wonder where it's from. Agenda. Yes, this is actually leading in the scoring in the 46. That was a Prince defense. Okay, that's cool. Washington just have to play team ball. They don't need to keep doing ice stuff. So that's a good shot. Did that rip now? Yeah, I think that was good. You really good shooter. Yeah, proud. Good for it. Why did you take that shot? But hey, you got the foul. That was a terrible shot. Foul on on Kinsley. McGee just shot that to the Rockets. That was a terrible shot. That made 69 the Rockets up 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Mm. Foul on Whitmore. Really like this Rockets team though. I think they drafted a pretty good selection of players. Whitmore has been looking very impressive. Benson has been looking freaking great. I think that's a good addition to the Rockets. The Utah Jazz though, they need to stop playing so much ISO. Oh wow, legend Utah. Okay. Oh, good. That's what I'm saying. If we try to do a 360, Whitmore is like, no, 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 no. I really like this Whitmore kid. I really like him. I like his physicality, and I like the fact that he shot 30 something percent in college. Yeah, from the 3-point line. That's a good skill. a loose ball foul. Nobody boxed out. The Rockets really have a good team. A lot of roster here. I don't know about him. This game, he might get a good player, but this game is telling me like stop forcing yourself. You're trying to push too much. 72, 72, 79. He's sitting out. 10 seconds left. Arjun's at the top. I really don't see him passing this. Yeah. He's not passing it. Dude did not pass the ball. Like, damn, dude, move the ball. They goaltended. It's not goaltending. That the clock already expired. The clock already expired. Expired. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't matter if it's goaltending or not. The clock already expired. But it's just like It's funny enough. I just said that before we did that. It's like, dude, move the ball. Move the ball. You're a point guard. This is how the game is evolved, right? Because guards think they could win. Like, when was the last time a point guard actually won a game for a team? Not considering Steph, because Steph is not really a point guard. He's like Steph is really the evolution of what a combo guard is. When we consider Allen Iverson, who was highly ball dominant, Steph is not, which makes him very flexible and bounces from place to place. Nate Inton, I like him. I like him. 22 points so far for Inton, and probably like 6 to 5. He had 5 rebounds last time I played. I really like this kid. I like how he's going to blend with Van Vliet, and I was going to blend with the other guy that picked up from Memphis. I like him though. I like the guy from Memphis. I really do. He talks a lot of crap, but nonetheless, Houston is the right place for it. Houston is the right place for it. We're going back to it as long as you play defense. We're not a Memphis team. Right? All right, getting back to this game. If the Rockets want to pull it off, Hudgens has to stop playing selfish and move the ball. Houston needs to come in and be aggressive. Um, gotta remember this guy's name. He has a unique name. That's why it's hard to remember. Man, Whitmore. I like Whitmore. I like his game. Porter's a pretty good big for Jazz. I'm not gonna lie. He's a good, 13 points. He's a pretty nice size guy for the position. I think. Not like 6'11" or 6'10". He has a solid skill for what it is. Okay, now they're trying to come back. 74, 76, 82, 6 point game. I just needs to move the freaking ball. So Samuel has the ball going down. Okay, good movement. Way to get to the basket. It, Aiden should have shot that. He should have shot that. But I like how they're playing as a team. McGee has the ball. Please don't tell me he took that shot. Then they got fouls. This guy draws so many fouls. It's kind of annoying, but hey, I'll take it. He does look like Jamal Crawford. That pull up does look very similar to Jamal Crawford. It's like an Ezzy pull. Jamal Crawford is very known for that. It's lure you to sleep, almost like a crossover, and then pull up on a dime. Okay, 85, 76. That was a tough foul to give up, though. I'm not gonna lie. So good for that. Now they're starting to play like a team. Jazz playing like a team. And Jenda's been playing good. He's put himself in good positions. So Samuels, McGee, McGee with the shot. Good. Great team. That's a good team play. Two-man game, simple, big, comes down, shoot on the right, comes under. That's a good look. That's what actually makes Steph great. Not the fact that he shoots, the fact that he knows how to play off the ball to get open. I like the ball in Samuel's hands. Take it out of Higgins because Hutchinson, because he's just doing what he wants to do. There you go. Put it in Samuel's way to drive on Porter. Mm. See, Porter has a solid play, and he can dribble too. That's very interesting. Nice. That is good basketball. Or just the fact that Porter could actually move the ball like that, almost like a Draymond Green type big. I like that. For the Jazz, I like that. Okay, Whitmore is back in. I like Whitmore. Number seven, I like Whitmore. Diamonds with the three. Thank you, Legend. About time you actually driving kids. Dang, instead of trying to do one-on-one stuff, you're not supposed to be scoring. That's the hardest truth for point guards. You're not supposed to score unless you're a shooter like Steph Curry or Lillard. You're not supposed to score. And the only time those guys should be scoring is when something is being created for them. You will never see Steph taking like a Kobe type shot. He takes Steph like shots. These are shots that is created based off of screen or quick dribble, dribble, pull back. Something that is like quick. Nothing that is like overly contested. That goes in the Mayer. That was his name. The guy that played for Baylor. Mayer. It's good to see him getting Rockets playing time though. The kid was very solid for Baylor. Mayer or Meyer. Really like this kid, number seven, McKenzie. Um, Gotta look it up again. Whitmore. I don't know why I keep calling him McKenzie, but Whitmore. I think Whitmore is a very good player. Good, solid player. Yes, 16 points. Simpson at 22 point. I really like Nate. Eaton. I like that name too. Name Nate. Well, Nate. Oh, there's so many games today. So many games. That's cool. I think I might stream the Lakers Clippers game. See what we got. But yeah, so far been a great Sunday. Seems like still getting hot in Houston. But okay, so it's not a problem, mate. Good, good, good. Like how they challenge that. But he won the challenge, but they put him on the bench. That's annoying. Porter is a really good. I really like this pick up from Utah. I like him. I think the kid he does play hard. He has a solid frame and he knows how to move and he can shoot and he knows how to dribble. So I give my guy a bit more. Boy getting buckets, getting buckets. Fourth quarter, 6:11 to go in the fourth quarter. Houston up 13. Nice. There goes Urgent. Please don't force. I feel like he's about to force it. Of course he forced it. He's not having a good game right now, but I think he's not having a good game because he's trying to force. He's trying to play into the game. You have nothing to prove. You're a point guard. I understand the politics of basketball, but for you to show off right now, you have to play your role and help your team win by making the right passes. Don't overthink it. You give the ball to Samuels. Arjun is doing too much. No, I like this. I like three players so far for the Rockets. Engines. Let me get his name right. Enton, Nate Enton, Samuels, and Whitman. Those are, of course, you got McGee also. McGee also. But McGee is more like a veteran presence. But as far as like those three players, I really, really like their players. I like these players. Very good talent to pick up for the Rockets. Good ball movement. Good shot by Porter. Mm, you have to be able to hit those. Nice pass. This is basketball. Of course, they're not making the shots, but nonetheless, guys are getting good looks. They're getting good looks. Agenda is playing good. He's really putting himself in some great positions. Mm, and he can shoot free throws. Okay. I'm excited for the season. I'm very excited for the next season. I think with the defending champions being he did win that championship. I don't remember. I think I was very busy. I was on trip most of the Denver, Denver. Denver was a great team too. I don't know why I forgot it, but yeah, Denver. I had high hopes for Denver too. 96-84 Rockets up with more at the free throw line. The game's almost over. But again, thank you guys for joining me. If you're enjoying this, please hit that like, subscribe. I definitely do better. Continue working on my audio, video, and all of that. So now it's just about getting the talking points out, how to play as a team, making sure you're not playing selfish. Good blog, by the way. I really like this whole overall. I just is really pissing me off. I feel like right now he's pressing when he didn't focus on moving the ball. Like at that point, it shouldn't have go. He should have just got in, pulled it back out. He had nothing there. The man is already getting clamped. It goes Samuels. What a pass. Oh, nice. Upset. Yeah. Ross is looking like a very efficient point guard. Russ is looking like a very efficient point guard for the Jazz. And Tucker's really all the way back. He's like, I'm gonna make this. You're not gonna block this. 97-86 Rockets up. Oh, good back cut. We missed it. 9 point game, 97. Houston, 88. Utah. Whitmore, Cam Whitmore is really a solid player for the Rockets. Same with Nate Ensign. Same with Samuel. Same with McGee. These players are really someone to look out for going into next season. I have high hopes for the potential. I just hope they consistently work on a good thing that will help them blend in, rather than thinking this is going to be a bygone, by all these. This would be like the NBA makeup. Like this is just summer league. I hope they could blend this into the real league. But this team's looking really good. The way to put themselves in a good position. That's a bad play. 10 point game, 2 minutes, 2:40 to go in the fourth quarter. It's almost over. I see the Rockets holding it off, but Urgent has to continue playing the point guard role. Don't go outside of that role. Doing that with at this point, just for this game, right? Because it could come up the next couple of games. But right now, you have to use the team. That's a pass to the right. Good pass. That's a good pass. Thank you for making that pass. Even though I think he wouldn't have went to the floor if he passed it earlier, but nonetheless, that's a good pass. Yeah, that good blood by family. You already challenged something. You can't challenge again, man. Whitmore looking good. I just didn't need to go all the way. Like as soon as you had two players looking at you already, the pass should have came out. Like, you wouldn't have found yourself on the floor. That's one of those. That's that lack of experience that's kicking in because once you understand that they're collapsing and for them to be able to get back out to the 3 point line, they're already there. Just get it out. You don't have to even get out. As soon as you took 2 steps into the paint, just kick it out. And the most efficient pass to make in that situation is a bounce pass because a big worst nightmare is actually reaching down to get a ball. So it's just my amateur experience. All right, back to the game. 105-92 Rockets. 2:16 to go in the quarter. This wall skate is looking good for Utah. I'm not gonna lie, but I would like my guy George, Deontay George. I would like to see his play gameplay. It was my boy Nate Engine Vincent against Porter with three. Ah, that guy Porter, man. That's a grown ass man. It's a grown ass man. Hurricane has the ball at the top. Good ball movement. Nice ball movement from Vincent. Vincent to Samuels from Engine. Nice. Oh, Whitmore with the step back. That's tough. If you got to finish this game, it's a 13-point game with 1 minute left, man. I would say they still need to work on good habits because at the end of the day, this is not about just games. It's about how this games blend into the NBA. So it's better for you to work on shots that you know you want to be able to make. And that's not a bad shot, but nonetheless, in this situation, I wouldn't think that. Experience would tell me I need to work on winning plays. But this is open. See, that's the best shot for you to take. That's the best shot for you to take. I'm happy that he got a shot off. That's a good shot for Higgins. Again, the idea was not to say that the guy is not good. It's just to play within the game. Just don't do anything unnecessary. You know what I mean? Inton, my boy Nate Inton. That boy looking good. Oh, good defense. Oh, good defense. And one. Agenda is playing well. He's putting himself in some great positions. Agenda is putting himself in some great positions. Just filling it out. So far, the Rockets are about to go get up, get the win. 115, 101. Rockets way. Um, I'm happy to see this Rockets team. I really wanted to watch Keontae George play, but nonetheless, watching the Rockets pull this off, they have some great talent. I think the Houston Rockets, the Rockets and the Cougars are going to be great this year too. So yeah, I look forward to enjoying Houston sports this year, seeing what we could do as a city. I'll be coming on later to stream the Laker and Clipper game. But again, this was great. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit that like, subscribe, uh, cash app. You go ahead and use the cash app for still here. Mhm. But again, the Rockets look good. McGee looks good. Porter looked good for the Jazz. Walsh looked good for the Jazz. Justice looked good for the Jazz. Um, and for the Rockets, I think Samuel did great for the Rockets. Linton, definitely a solid player. Cam Whitmore, I'm liking his frame. He looks like a very defensive presence. I like the way the Rockets are actually playing like a team. They're not going into ISOs, not too much ISOs at least. So, I mean, all in all, I think the Rockets have a really good potential. I look forward to calling up tomorrow again and seeing what's going to happen out of that. Again, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for supporting this. And obviously, there's no one here right now, but nonetheless, I expect people to watch this on the back end. Again, Utah's problem was they started off the game taking a lot of unnecessary shots. The Rockets, on the other hand, started off getting open three pointers based off of people driving and penetrating and kicking out. Legends, I'm happy that it was able to kick it back in towards the end, but nonetheless, I think players like them need to understand that it's not about them, it's about the team play. So they have to get out of their own way and actually just play within the flow of the game. And when it's your turn, it's your turn. So yeah, so key player for the Lakers, Rockets. Nate Hinton, definitely a great presence. Knows how to utilize his body. Whitmore, I know I kept missing his name, but Cam Whitmore is a solid player, has a defensive presence. Same with Nate. They kind of have the same similar game, just different frames. I like Samuels bringing the ball down a little bit more. Higgins, whenever he's struggling, I think he could do other things like set screens, play off ball, things like that. Like one of the things about Steph Curry that makes him a great point guard is being able to utilize things outside of himself. So I look forward to seeing that with Higgins, but nonetheless, Samuels is a solid big. I like his frame, and well, for, I know Ngenda was putting themselves in some great position for the Jazz. Wallace was putting some making some great passes. Same with the kid from Virginia. He's a pretty solid, nice has a nice mid range shot. I know he can't shoot threes that much, but nonetheless, he has his moments. But again, yeah, thank you guys for joining me. This is Twerk Responsibly signing off. Please hit that like, subscribe, and I'll try to stay consistent, right? Stay consistent. Thanks again.